If you've ever struggled to fall asleep, you know how much it can derail your life. Well, today, we're going to build a powerful, science-backed routine from the ground up that can completely transform your night.
Oh man, it's a feeling we all know way too well. You're lying in bed, you're staring at the ceiling, your mind is just racing with a million thoughts, and you are just desperately wishing for sleep to come. It's so frustrating, and it can absolutely wreck your entire next day.
But here's the good news. You can absolutely take back control, and we're going to do it with a really clear, actionable 5-step plan. And the best part? It's all grounded in real, solid science. You can literally start this tonight.
All right, let's dive in. Our journey to better sleep, it doesn't start in our minds. It starts in our environment. First things first, we have to prepare your physical space and your body for rest.
Okay, first up is temperature. And I know, this one might sound a little bit counterintuitive. It's a two-part process. First, a nice warm bath or shower about an hour and a half before you want to go to bed, followed by sleeping in a distinctly cool room.
So why the weird advice? Well, it all comes down to something called thermoregulation. See, for you to fall asleep, your core body temperature has to drop. That warm bath, it pulls all the blood to the surface of your skin. And then when you get out, your body radiates that heat away like crazy, which rapidly cools your core. That drop is a powerful primal signal to your brain that says, hey, it's time for sleep. Okay, next up, we've got to tackle light. Or to be more accurate, the complete and total absence of it. I mean, you need to make your bedroom cave dark. We're talking blackout curtains, covering up all those tiny little electronic LEDs, and, this is critical, you have to avoid all screens for at least an hour before bed.
And look, this isn't just about creating a cozy vibe. It's a non-negotiable biological rule. Light, especially that blue light from our phones and TVs, is a direct signal to your brain to stop making melatonin. You can think of melatonin as the vampire hormone. It only comes out in the dark. For your body to release this incredibly powerful sleep inducer, it needs absolute darkness, no exceptions.
So let's just pause and recap for a sec. By setting our physical stage, we've used temperature to trigger a core cooldown, and we've gotten rid of light to maximize our melatonin. That's two powerful foundational sleep signals we've just sent straight to the brain.
Now that the physical stage is all set, it's time to work on our biology from the inside. We need to get your body's internal master clock perfectly aligned with your sleep goals.
Now, this next protocol is so elegantly simple, but it is arguably the most powerful one of them all. Go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time, every single day. And yes, that includes weekends. You got to try to stay within about 30 minutes of your regular schedule. Believe me, consistency is everything here.
You know, the science behind this is just fascinating. Your body runs on this 24-hour internal master clock called the circadian rhythm. A consistent schedule anchors this clock. It tells your body when to feel awake, when to feel hungry, and most importantly, when to release all those sleep hormones. With consistency, you're literally training your body to work for you, not against you.
And the difference is just stark. On one hand, you've got a consistent schedule, which gives you this anchored rhythm and predictable energy. But on the other hand, an inconsistent schedule creates a constant state of internal hormonal jet lag, where your body is just always guessing what's supposed to happen next.
All right, we have prepped our environment and we've synced our internal clock. This final phase of our protocol is all about actively calming the whole system down, both physically and mentally.
First up, and this is really important, after talking with your doctor, certain nutrients can give your body some targeted support for relaxation. Supplements like magnesium glycinate or L-theanine, taken about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, can be incredibly effective.
Now, these are not sedatives. They work in a much more subtle way. Magnesium helps calm your nervous system, while L-theanine promotes a state of wakeful relaxation by shifting your brain into these calm alpha waves. So they don't knock you out, they just create the perfect brain state that invites sleep to come on in.
Okay, now for the mental side of things. If you have that racing mind we talked about, listen up because this one is for you. It's a simple but profound technique. About 15 minutes before you turn out the lights, just grab a journal and write down everything, and I mean everything that's on your mind. Your to-do list, your worries, any random ideas. Get it all out.
This technique actually has a name. It's called cognitive offloading, and it comes directly from CBT for insomnia, which is the gold standard treatment. By writing your thoughts down, you are physically moving them out of your working memory. You're telling your brain, hey, it's captured, we can deal with this tomorrow. It's literally like closing all the open browser tabs in your brain before shutting down for the night. So, with this final section, we've calmed both the body and the mind. We're using specific nutrients to quiet down the nervous system, and we're using a simple journaling practice to reduce that mental load right before we hit the pillow.
So we've covered all the science behind each protocol. Now, let's put it all together into a simple action plan that you can start using tonight.
So this is it. This is your takeaway. But don't think of this as just a checklist. Think of it as a cascading system. You set the physical stage with temperature and darkness. You anchor your biology with consistent timing. Then you actively calm your whole system down with targeted nutrients and a mental mind dump. See how each step builds on the last? It creates this undeniable signal to your entire body that it is time for deep, restorative sleep.
Look, you don't have to perfect all of this overnight. Just ask yourself the question on the screen. Which one step can you implement tonight? Because mastering your sleep isn't just about feeling less tired, it's about unlocking a better version of yourself, more focused, more creative, more resilient. Just start with one step and begin taking back your night.